Welcome back to JB Reviews. Look what I found. 2023 Ford F-150 Tremor. Now listen, this is probably one of the best off-road trucks on the market. And Ford did something that they really needed to do with this pickup. And guess what? We're going to talk about it in this video. Special shout out to Larry H. Miller, Super Ford here in Salt Lake City. If you are in the market, this was a custom order. Someone backed out. It is available. You cannot find these trucks, so be sure to check these guys out, check out the inventory, and let's get into the video. So here's the spec for this pickup, and here's the color, Oxford white, black unique leather. And here's all the standard equipment for this pickup. Be sure to pause it if you want to see more. And starting off the options, it does have the 402A package, and here's everything that's gonna come in there. And then here's all the other options for this pickup truck here. So 373 rear, 275/70 tires, so this is going to have 33-inch tires. And here's a few of the things here. So it's quite a bit of options on this one too. You have that bed utility package for $995. They did delete some stuff off this package too. And then this does have this premium sound system. And here's something else up here. They did remove a few items on this truck. And then all in, you have your destination at $1,895 with a total price of $72,465. And then here's some of your fuel economy numbers right here. Now, most people already know this by now, but whenever you see the burnt orange accent, that's how you know this is a Tremor from a non. And I will say this color is better than red, because red is loud and proud, don't get me wrong, but this is more like the business casual off-road truck. Like, this is what grown-ups drive. You know, they don't want people to know that they have a sporty car. They know it's sporty without telling people. And this one is really dressed up, painted lower bumper. You have projector style full LED headlights. And you have reflective style fog lights down below. You can probably see the parking sensors. And the burnt orange does complement the tow hooks down below too. Now, the big news about this truck is that you can get a 5-liter V8 with this configuration now. That was not available, it is now. And what's cool about this, having the 5-liter, is there's potential for Ford to add a optional winch maybe in the future. We'll see how that works out. But I am really excited to see how they do with that. Now, the skid plate down below is massive. You can see how far back it goes. So if you really do go off-road, this truck does have the necessary gear for that. Now, on the hood, it's pretty aggressive, but this is what you're gonna see on all the Fords. So this one does have these, what look to be heat extractors. And the Oxford white does look great. Now, most people don't know this, but this does have a 1-inch wider stance compared to the standard F-150s. And then check out these beautiful 18-inch wheels. These are going to be General Grabber tires, the ATX. And the tire size you guys already saw was 275/70/18, which makes this a 33-inch tire. And the max capacity for this tire is at 2,756 pounds at 44 PSIs. You can check out the brakes, pretty big brakes on this truck too. And you do have those running boards that are going to probably help protect the side of the cab if you do plan on going off-road there. And that burnt orange does continue on the side here, on this trim piece. Looks really great. They do provide a light for the mirror, and you do have a camera down below. But all in all, this is a really nice package truck. Here's a good view of the Super Crew. And this is the only cab you can get with the Tremor. Smart key system, so if you hit that button there, it will lock. And you can swipe your hands in to unlock the door. 36-gallon fuel tank. This does have the short bed configuration, which makes sense on an off-road truck. And you do have leaf springs out back. And they do have a off-road tuned suspension too with this truck. You see more of that burnt orange on the side of the bed there, and on the emblem out back right there. Full LED tail light. Love the dual exhaust that they did. In the comment section, who did they steal that from? Love that they give you the hooks out back, so if you get stuck, someone can pull you out. Class 4 receiving hitch, 7 and 4 pin. And you do have a camera here with the light for your conventional hitch. Now this one does have a power outlet on the side. And then this is how you turn on the lights for the bed. And then this does give you like a workstation too. They also provide this step that drops out, which makes it a little bit easier to get inside. And you can lift it back up by power. This is a really nice setup here. Now I know this does have a slightly raised ride height too, and a lot of that might be the tire, so just keep that in mind. Now I was hoping that this truck was going to have the 5-liter V8, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, it does have the 3.5 twin turbo V6. Now obviously the reason why people like this engine is because, man, this thing is fast. However, it doesn't sound good to me, but it does have ridiculous performance. 400 horsepower, 500 pound-feet of torque. You might have thought that was a diesel under the hood of this truck when I said 500 pound-feet of torque, but it's actually a gas engine. 10-speed transmission, and I can't wait to drive one of these. I've never driven one before. I've only done reviews on them, and I'm going to put this up against a ZR2, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Now inside the interior, love the overall design. This does have a sporty appearance, yet like I said, this is more business casual compared to the competitors, in my opinion. And B&O sound system, love the overall appearance too. Look at the seats too. You have that burnt orange piping. This looks great. Now do these tilt? They do tilt. Stitching on the steering wheel right there, and more orange accents. And let's go ahead and step in. This does have a power steering column too. And you have large screens here and here. This is a 12-inch and this is also a 12-inch too. Push button start on the side. Let's go ahead and start it up. Now obviously this is an off-road oriented truck, so we're gonna go over most of that in this pickup. So you have 2 high, 4 high, and you have 4A, which is 4 automatic, and then you have 4 low. And then this does have a locking axle. When you push the button, the icon does pop up right in the corner right there, and then you just push it again to turn it off. Now as far as your driving modes go, they are right here. I'm going to twist this to the left or counterclockwise. So the first thing you see is sport, next thing is eco, tow haul mode, you have normal mode, slippery, deep snow and sand, mud ruts, rock crawl, and that's the last one. So we're going to go back to normal. This does give you some other features for towing too. But let's go ahead and check this out too. I like this system. You do have Apple CarPlay, it is wireless, and one thing I like about the large displays is you can do split screen. So on the side here you can show your audio, Bluetooth, shows you your trip information right there, fuel economy, eco behavior, and if you're going off-road you have this. Now this does have like a 1-pedal drive and a lot of other off-road features that this truck utilizes. And again, this is a really nice pickup. If you just want the appearance and not necessarily off-road features, I do like this truck for that. I mean, the tires that they choose, all that good stuff. It is a nice package. Now you do have a cover that slides closed for you here, and you have wireless charging with 2 USBs, Type A and Type C. This does pop down to give you a workstation, which I've used, and pretty deep storage right here too. And this slides side to side. You can lock the center console too if you like. Dual climate control, heated and ventilated seats. You have your trailer brake right there. And just real quickly, let's just go through this. I just want to show you like a few things here. I'm going to go to menu. I like how they have a My View where you can actually select things that you want to see. You have your trip and fuel, truck info, we'll just go there. So you can check out your tire pressure, pitch and roll, off-road status, and then power distribution for your all 4 tires. That's probably if you're in automatic mode. And then that's pretty much it. Now on the side here you do have a storage. There's a button that you can push to open that up. And here's the bottom storage. You have a few plugs right there. And let's hop over to this side. Power seat on the passenger side with lumbar. And just check out the overall design. Pretty much the same thing that you saw on the driver's side. Now, one thing I do like are the auxiliaries. Great position. Love where Ford put that. LED lights for the interior. And here's a vanity on this side. And then out back, flat floor surface, air vents, heated seats, 12-volt plug right here. And then you have more USBs and more power plugs down below there. 60/40 bench. Like, this truck has it all, except does not have a panoramic sunroof, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for those. And there's your power inverter. And this is pretty big storage. Now, you can close this up if you don't need the storage, so you can have a flat floor surface. And I believe the seat does, yeah, there it is, does fold flat too. Almost forgot the cup holders. Alright, so here are the numbers for this truck. So you do have a gross axle weight rating out front at 3,600 pounds. The rear is 3,800 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating is going to be 7,000 pounds. So all in, payload is 1,589 pounds. So that's not too bad for an off-road oriented truck. So you could tow a small travel trailer with this for sure, depending on how you load it up. But in the next video, guys, I am going to show you a side-by-side with a Chevy ZR2. It's gonna be a 2023 model. And yeah, special shout out again to Larry H. Miller for allowing me to do this video. Be sure to check these guys out. They do have the truck in inventory. See you guys soon.